A confident group coming through the tunnel. The Pistons looking to stay focused and pick up a win at home tonight. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. And for the Pistons, Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cade Cunningham out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Now here's Porzingis. Over Duren. Porzingis misses. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Duren with a screen on Holiday. Cunningham against Holiday. That one falls.
Strong move from Cade that time, just putting some power behind that play.
And it's Holiday with the ball for Boston. Outside White. Up top Tatum. Releases. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Cunningham outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. I asked him, what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player? He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Harris. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Tatum.
Well, he's a capable shooter, but I like the initiative there from Tobias, taking it inside, forcing the defense back and drawing contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And Harris drops them both. Last season was tough for the Pistons, Brent, setting an NBA record by losing 28 games in a row.
BA, I'm a glass half full guy. I'm going to go on the bright side. Look at their core. It's led by Cade Cunningham. This guy is ultra talented. He's still in his early 20s. They have a lot of young talent on the roster. They're going to be better, and they play way better in the second half of the year. So how's that for some positivity?
Derek White, 2 shots.
And he makes a first. White hits them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
To the inside, Duren. No good. Great D that time from Porzingis. Outside White. There's the 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Cunningham. Who poked away. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
That free throw good from Cunningham.
You see the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and with hard work and the proper focus, this guy is capable of big, big things.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
And Cunningham, with that #1 selection, lots of expectations for him, so a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play at, but he's got a great work ethic, and he's going to give you his best effort every night. Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
It's time for the dance cam. If you see something on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show your move. We're looking for the move. Who's got it? Who's got it? All right. Let's hear it for you.
Durant, the pass to Thompson. Outside Hardaway. And here's Harris outside. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Fade away. He goes up again. Porzingis up and in on the layup.
Sometimes you do a little extra work, something good comes your way, and Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Holiday finds White. Shoots from 12. The rebound by Detroit. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Holiday against Cunningham. Hardaway with a screen on Holiday. And here's Cunningham outside. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Right now, Cunningham has that shot dialed in.
The Celtics with the lead. Tatum from long range. And Cunningham pulls it down. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Brown with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Creating havoc. Brown keeping his body moving on defense and making things happen.
Harris outside. Cunningham looking it over. Over Holiday. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Cunningham's got 9. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. On the wing, Tatum. White with a screen on Harris. Here's Tatum. From down in the low post, it goes.
Timeout.
9 points in the game.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Ivy's checked in for Detroit.
Number 23, Jaden Ivey.
Pistons trail by 4. Back to Cunningham. Outside Hardaway. Duran the screen. Here's Cunningham. 5 on the clock. And Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
Tatum passes to White. Now Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Holiday from long range. Sends it home from three-point land.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Ivy against White. And here's Cunningham outside. That miss makes him 3 for 7. Celtics lead by 7. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allen. So it's Boston now, following the score by Detroit. Here's Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 11. Hardaway with a screen on Holiday. Cunningham up top. He's covered by Holiday. From deep. Again the miss by Cunningham.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Great body control from Holiday. Gets the shot off while getting hit in the process.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
And the first one at the line is good.
And there's so many plays where Drew Holiday will show you just how creative he can be with the basketball.
Al Horford's checked in for Tatum. Holiday hits them both. Pistons trail by 12. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Cunningham. Again the miss by Cunningham.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Porzingis. And the layup is good off the glass. Porzingis has got 8.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
6 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Cunningham, close to 6'8". He's such a tough cover for bigger guys with how mobile he is. Love him attacking in this mindset.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. For the Pistons, Stewart comes in for Tobias Harris, and Beasley has subbed in for Hardaway. Both free throws good from Cunningham. Boston leading by 12. Here's Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Fades away. Boston with a rebound. It's Brown on the wing. Ivy defends. And he gets that one.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 13. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I like how Cunningham just refuses to settle on the play. He gets his shot off and then gets himself fouled.
Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Cunningham. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Thompson, he's checked in for Stewart. Both free throws good from Cunningham. Boston leading by 14. And here's Brown for 3. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. Detroit has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And Brent, 2 of the best athletes in the league are brothers, Asar and Amin Thompson.
These guys are absolutely off the charts in terms of their elite ability to get up off the floor. And Asar came in a little less heralded than his brother, but he might have a slight advantage in a very important category, and that's shooting the ball.
Now here's Horford. Still no points. The offensive rebound. Here's Hauser. No good from outside. Pistons trail by 14. Ivy passes to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Pass to Hauser. Back to Pritchard. Brown looking around. Here's Cornette. Here's Hauser. Nails it from three.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. Fires for three. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
And competitive spirit coming out of Cade Cunningham right now.
Celtics lead by 12. Here's Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing. 46 seconds left in the first quarter here. 6 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. It's deflected.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Schroeder comes in for Cade Cunningham. Craig is checked in for Boston. Jason Tatum comes in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Ivy. No made baskets yet. His first shot coming late. Horford pulls it in. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Pritchard, defended by Thompson. Clock at 4. Pass to Horford. He can't get it to go. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Dennis Schroeder is out there with Jaden Ivey. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Thompson in at the 4. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Yep, count it.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Schroeder. On the wing, Tatum. No good with a fallback jumper. Pistons trail by 10. It's Beasley on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Beasley's got 5 points.
He really has a nice stroke as Beasley's jumper is able to fall.
Here's Pritchard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Detroit has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Out to Beasley. Ivy outside. Let's go with a 3. Hauser grabs the board.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum drills the 3.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Pass to Beasley. Launches a 3. Horford pulls it in. Boston leading by 10. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Now here's Ivy, still without a bucket. With the floater, and the bucket is good.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
Tatum inside. Ivy defends. Tatum's shot is good. He's got 17.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Hey, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Attention fans, now on the court, it's your hype squad. Everybody get down. Let them hear you. Who wants a free t-shirt? Loud and shout. They're gonna come your way.
So it's Detroit now, trailing by 10. Schroeder passes to Beasley. Out to Schroeder. Launches it. Boston pulls it in. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Hauser from the arc. The rebound by Stewart.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Thompson with it. There's the triple. And again, no good by Detroit. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Craig with a screen on Thompson. Inside. That's good from Craig on the assist from Tatum. And it's a 12-point Boston lead.
Yeah, elevating his playmaking skills over time, Tatum is a winner who enjoys setting up his teammates.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Thompson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Part of why Asar Thompson was an attractive prospect was his raw athleticism. I mean, he can run the floor, he can easily jump up to the rim, and scouts absolutely love that.
Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Craig. Second free throw, no good. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. A 12-point game. On the wing, Holiday. Outside Tatum, just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Beasley. Look at Tatum using his length.
At 6'8" with a nice release point, Tatum's jumper is a tough one to disrupt.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Drew Holiday, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for Detroit. Tobias Harris checked in for Thompson. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Schroeder. And the Celtics also making a change. Craig is checked in for Hauser. Holiday hits them both. Pistons trail by 16. And here's Cunningham. 18 points for him. Beasley, right side. Shot to stop the run. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
More and more as a reliable spot-up shooter. Beasley, with the feet set, knocks it in.
Holiday has the open look. There's Tatum with the 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Stewart. Beyond the arc. And the Pistons, another 3.
How about Stewart stretching out the defense, and not something we see from him a ton of times.
Here's Pritchard. He's watched by Cunningham. Pritchard, no good. Detroit has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Here's Ivy. That shot missing. Boston leading by 13. Pass to Craig. Here's the pick. Back to Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
How about Drew rising up, getting to the rim? Love the power on that dunk, too.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Cunningham on the wing. And he's going for the oop here. Tatum with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
And the confidence growing from this young guard, Cunningham dropping in the jumper.
Holiday passes to Pritchard. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. And Holiday powers it home.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
Pass to Cunningham from deep. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pritchard, no good. Pistons trail by 15. Ivy passes to Cunningham. And here's Harris. Back to Cunningham. Fader on the way. Again, the miss by Cunningham.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Porzingis with a screen on Harris. Tatum from long range. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
Porzingis with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Tatum. Good on the bucket. Tatum's got 27.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Cunningham passes to Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game.
And nice strength from Harris, fending off the contact with ease.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And some changes here for Detroit. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Beasley. And Hardaway is subbed in for Ivy. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. Boston leading by 18. Porzingis sets a screen. Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Porzingis with a screen on Cunningham. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Pistons have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Harris, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on White.
He's a good free throw shooter. Tobias Harris smartly looking to get in there and find some easy points from the line.
Shoot 2.
Harris, 2 shots.
That one's off.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Boston making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. Outside White. Back to Holiday. Outside Porzingis. On target from range. Porzingis has got 11.
Ready to shoot. Porzingis fires.
Holiday against Cunningham. Now here's Hardaway. No points so far. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Holiday passes to Cornette. Now White. Brown with it. With some arc. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Free throw good. Brown.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Now here's Cunningham. Give him 20. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the line tonight.
And I love how efficient he's been at the charity stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Cunningham. Cade Cunningham. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Both free throws good from Cunningham. Celtics lead by 19. Porzingis with a screen on Hardaway. White with it, now guarded by Harris. White, good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Cunningham against Holiday. Hardaway, the pass to Harris. Hardaway with a screen on Porzingis. Here's Harris. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, Tobias, too strong. Gets inside, not going to be denied.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
First personal foul. Team 4. At the line for Detroit, Harris. Tobias Harris.
Mind the lanes.
1 shot.
Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Harris. A minute and a half left in the first half of basketball. Outside White. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And Cade with a great job just surveying the defense that time. Finds the open man.
Now Holiday. He's got 11. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Duren. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Porzingis. Brown with it, now guarded by Duren. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And no stranger to physical play. JB busting it up in there without fear.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
He could not find the mark from the free throw line in their last game.
Free throw good. Brown. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Pistons trail by 19. Cunningham outside. Six on the shot clock. 20 feet out. The shot, no good. And so it's the Boston Celtics up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Kristaps. You guys hold the lead. How do you evaluate your team's play in this first half?
I think we played pretty well. Defensively, we were helping each other. We were there in the right spots. Just the last couple of minutes of this second quarter, we got to let them get to the basket and get in our paint and score easy buckets.
Back to you.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Trailing by 19. On the court right now for the Celtics. The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Cunningham. Now here's Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
Outside, Brown. The rebound by Detroit. Outside Hardaway. Cunningham outside. Hardaway with a screen on Brown. Here's Cunningham. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. This will make 5 trips to the line for him tonight.
At the line for Detroit, Cunningham. Cade Cunningham. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Cunningham. Celtics lead by 17. Outside Porzingis. To the middle. Here's White. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. White's got 10 points.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Duran, the pass to Harris. Hardaway with a screen on Holiday. Here's Cunningham. The rebound by Jason Tatum. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Good D by Harris. The Pistons shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Cunningham against White. The 3 from Thompson. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
Porzingis. Kristaps. Porzingis. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Porzingis. Pistons trail by 21. Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Holiday against Cunningham. Over Holiday. And it's Cunningham missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Porzingis with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Holiday. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Holiday's got 13 now.
Drew's got such a great build, 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Harris against Tatum. Harris passes to Hardaway. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Here's Holiday. 13 points in the game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Outside, Brown. Clock at 6. Pass to Porzingis. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Porzingis not letting anything or anyone get in his way right now offensively.
Cunningham, a screen on White. Hardaway from outside. Drills it from deep. Hardaway's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Harris against Tatum. The rebound by Detroit. Harris has got 4 rebounds now. Back to Cunningham. The floater, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, young players with these kind of moves are showing you that they're getting more patient on the inside, and Cade showed that time.
At the line for your Pistons, Cunningham. Cade Cunningham. One shot.
That free throw good from Cunningham. So it's Boston now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Holiday passes to Porzingis. Here's White. Outside Porzingis. And there's Holiday. That's good. On the assist by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 3 assists in the game. Pistons trail by 19. Pass to Harris. Duran with a screen on Tatum. Down low. And stolen by Porzingis. Tatum inside. Harris on him. Tatum can't hit. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Cunningham on the wing. Shoots over Brown. And it's Cunningham missing. Celtics lead by 19. Outside White. Pass to Tatum. Shot is up. Jump shot is good. Tatum's got 29.
Yeah, such a good-looking jumper. Nice high release. Tatum can do this all day.
Outside Hardaway. Thompson scanning the floor. Hardaway with a screen on Brown. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Outside Porzingis. White with a screen on Duren. Back to Porzingis. Good D by Duren. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for Detroit. 19-point game. Cunningham. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And this is where Cade Cunningham showing his ability to get above the rim as a point guard. This makes him special.
And it's 6'10". Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Now here's Cunningham. That's 29 for him. Shot clock at 5. Unloads. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Brown's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Holiday. Here's White. He's watched by Cunningham. Hardaway with a screen on White. Here's Duren. Outside Hardaway. And here's Cunningham. He's guarded by White. Shoots. And it's Cunningham missing. Boston leading by 17. This one for 3. Got a piece of it. Duren against Porzingis. Duren, the pass to Hardaway. Cunningham outside. Over Holiday, and that one's good. Cunningham's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, some retro action from Cade Cunningham, the mid-range J.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Beasley comes in for Thompson. Ivy's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Schroeder in for Cunningham. On defense, the Pistons. Down by 15. Pass to Holiday to snap the cold streak. That shot is off.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And here's Beasley. Stewart, a screen on Brown. Beasley for three. Hauser grabs the board. Boston leading by 15. Here's Pritchard. Yet to see a basket. Horford, a screen on Beasley. And here's Brown for three. Drains the triple.
And check out the handles from Brown. Just carving up the defense like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Schroeder passes to Ivy. Beasley for three. Hauser grabs the board. Hauser's got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to Holiday. Over Ivy. And it falls all over the rim and in. Holiday's got 17 points.
Yeah, defenders right now guessing as to how Drew Holiday is going to come at you. Offense showing up tonight for Drew.
Now here's Ivy. And again, the Pistons missing.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Here's Hauser. Misses the three. Pistons trail by 20. 1:44 left in the third quarter. On the wing, Ivy, defended by Brown. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ivy. Boston pulls it in. Hauser's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Beasley with it, guarded now by Holiday. Pass to Schroeder. Now here's Duren. Here's Stewart. Horford covering. Stewart, no good. And it's Holiday with the ball for Boston. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Duren with a steal. And now the Pistons in transition.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Celtics lead by 18. 35 seconds left in the third. Here's Brown. They get the rebound. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Ivy. And now the Pistons in transition. Knocks it loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Substitution on the floor.
"17 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Holland. Stewart, a screen on Horford. Here's Holland. And again, no good by Detroit. And so it's the Boston Celtics, feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Back to the game after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
You know, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Malik Beasley. Jaden Ivey is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Holland, and it's Stewart in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Detroit right now. Inside, here's Pritchard. Blocked!
No, sir. Stewart not letting that one go.
Here's Schroeder. using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Unbelievable finish with the defense right on top of him. That takes a ton of focus.
Pass to Hauser. Now here's Tatum. Ivy defends. They double team Tatum. Here's Hauser. Just 5 on the clock. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 18.
When he felt the double team coming, quickly located the open man.
Holland for 3. Horford pulls it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pritchard, the pass to Horford. Outside Tatum. Tatum draws the double. And here's Horford for 3. Detroit with a rebound. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Pass to Holland. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And Detroit making a change here. Reed's checked in. Boston leading by 15. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Tatum from long range, and the three-pointer goes. Tatum's got 32 points.
With his feet set, Tatum's gonna make you pay.
Schroeder passes to Ivy. Here's the 3. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Tatum. Just 5 to shoot from outside the arc. And Ivy pulls it down. Pistons trail by 15. Holland for 3. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Shireman. He's guarded by Beasley. Tatum against Ivy. Out to Horford. Here's Pritchard over Schroeder. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Celtics lead by 17.
That's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Pass to Holland. Boston pulls it in. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside Tatum. Screen by Horford. Lets the 3 fly. Schroeder with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Ivy with the ball. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And I really love the size and explosiveness that Ivy brings out of the backcourt.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
And the free throw, no good.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the Celtics, Tatum. Jason, Tatum. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
He does not get the second one. All right, Brent, what do you see in Isaiah Stewart's game?
Well, coming in, he's always been that junkyard dog mentality, right? Try to play physical, rebound, bump guys around. But there's a little bit more to Isaiah Stewart in the way that he can shoot the basketball, expanding his range and knocking down some three-pointers. So some flexibility and some creativity on the offensive end.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
On the drive, Ivy just blitzes the defense. They don't know how to respond and end up fouling.
At the line for your Pistons, Ivy taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. The lead is 15. Pass to Hauser. Holiday against Ivy. 6 to shoot. The three. And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got 20.
Flawless pick and roll motion there, executed to perfection by Drew Holiday.
Back to Cunningham. Harris outside. Nails the baby hook.
Not much you can do defensively when Tobias is covered. He's still finding ways to score.
On the wing, Holiday. Ivy defends. Holiday finds Tatum. Three-pointer, Holiday. The rebound by Detroit. Harris has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Cunningham. Lets it go from 11. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Pritchard. Puts up a 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists now in the game. Harris outside. For 3, Hardaway. Counted from distance.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
To the middle. Here's Hauser, defended by Hardaway. Three-pointer, Holiday. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. Back to Ivy. The 3 is up. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Celtics lead by 16. Tatum passes to Pritchard. To the middle. And here's Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Detroit.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Holiday from long range. And it's Harris with the rebound. Pistons trail by 16. Pass to Cunningham. Oh, got a piece of it. Tatum against Harris. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. Boston leading by 16. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Outside, Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Pass to Brown. Floats one. The rebound by Detroit. Harris has got 8 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Thompson. Harris against Brown. Now here's Duren. There's Cunningham with a 3. The 3-ball, no problem for Cade.
I like this attitude on this possession from Cade, just really confident getting into that J.
It's Brown on the wing, defended by Thompson. The shot by Holiday, no good.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Now here's Cunningham. Duren, the screen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Drew Holiday.
Team 4. At the line for your Pistons. Cunningham. Cade Cunningham. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Cunningham. Celtics lead by 11. Outside Porzingis. Pass to White. Brown in the high post. Working on Thompson to stop the drought. The kick out to White. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 13.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Thompson. Now here's Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. The baseline J is on the way. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And for Boston, they're shooting the ball at only 35% here in the fourth quarter.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. That one goes in.
Well, Drew Holiday right now has the pull-up, Jay, on lockdown. He's as efficient as it gets pulling up off the dribble.
With the step back. Cade Cunningham with the flush.
Wow! I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Harris against Tatum. The shot won't fall. Good D by Harris. And here's Detroit. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Cunningham. Boston pulls it in. Outside White. Outside Porzingis. Connects from downtown. And the Celtics lead by 12.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Celtics.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jason Tatum.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Now here's Hardaway. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 35.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jason Tatum.